Oh yeah, we're at the discos. My gauges are getting the party started. Well, here's a nice quick one for you guys. I was hoping that the first Volvo repair on this channel would be something a little bit more fun. This is not fun. I have a problem with my instrument panel. Go ahead and turn the key. Go ahead and turn the key on. And does anybody know what that odometer is? Yeah, I can't interpret that. I don't know what's going on. I was driving home. All I wanted was some absolute garbage sushi. For some reason, I was craving it. That's the cheap stuff. And driving home, and all the gauges went to 0. So let's go ahead and start the car and see what happens. Okay, the car started. Yeah, I don't have any RPMs. Mileage, obviously, we're not moving anywhere, but that's at 0. Drove this car home. It's supposed to be right in the middle for the temperature unit, and I know I have 1/3 of a tank of gas. Fortunately, the annunciator does work, so I thought to myself, well, it's not the battery. What if my instrument panel has gone kaput? And if you're a Volvo owner, you know that you have a whole bunch of fun electrical gremlins running around, new or old, it doesn't matter. If you own a Volvo, you will be plagued with electrical issues at some point. So I think what we'll do first is we'll just go ahead and pull the instrument cluster out. There is a bolt there, and a bolt there, if it focuses. I should be able to just pull it out, and we can do a quick visual inspection. I don't know if there's an LED driver in here that's gone kaput, or loose wiring, I don't know. Oh, see what my speedometer, see what my gauges are doing now? They're flickering. Both the speedometers flickering, and the gauge are trying to flicker a little bit. Oh, cool. You see that? We were doing 20 miles an hour all of a sudden, then we stopped. Yeah, there's something not right here. I don't know if my whole instrument cluster just went poop on me. I'm supposed to be refurbishing the hubs on the service rig. So with my S80 here, drop the wheel down, I think, and you pull it all the way out, I think, if I remember right. And then I think, I've been in here once. Oh, there's more screws, isn't there? No, this is just the surround. The surround should pull off. I'm trying some light for you guys. Aha. Just the 2 bolts. Oh, no. Oh, this little rubber thing attaches here. Let me try my flashlight. There's a little rubber, I don't know, facade that attaches here. Push that one up there. Push this one up the other side here. There we go. And all this fun stuff breaks loose and whatnot. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, gauges are dancing now. Check that out. Oh yeah, we're at the discos. My gauges are getting the party started. Fortunately, I can't see how fast I go, so if the popo pulls me over, then yeah, it's not gone right. He'll ask me what part am I going to, I'll tell him, and he's probably gonna take me downtown. Because this is the T6 edition Volvo. So this is the turbocharged, and it's not the low pressure turbocharged either. So this thing can actually get up and go. It's the inline 6, 2.9 liter Vroom Vroom engine. This is T6, and this is the executive package. So this is top tier, or S tier if you guys live in the Europe. Pretty much this is the top of the line Volvo. you could get at the time. Oh, look at that. Came back for a little bit. And it's still flickering. Oh, look at that. I hit it, and it just goes all bonkers. Maybe. Oh, Volvo. I love Volvo cars, but their electrical department has always been a bit of a, in my opinion, a bit of a problem child. Like me. I know you guys can't see anything, but unless it goes with my wipers. At least my wipers and lights work, so pretty sure we just got an issue with the gauge cluster system. Right, now can I just pull? Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those numbers dance around. Well, I got a short-term fix if we can't see anything, but yeah, look at that. Lightly tap, I can get it to repeat the problem every time. Oh, isn't that lovely? The reason why I got the car on is because it's cold outside. I want the heater to be on. Alright, so it's just, I believe, one single plug back here. Yep, indeed. And that should... Okay. It shouldn't... I think that's the whole thing. Ours just come out. No, it should roll out like this. It should. I think so. Well. Up and over? No, yes. Maybe. Pivot to one side, maybe. No. Wow, I can't remember the trick. Some mechanic I am. It's my own flipping car too. Turn it at an angle, then it pops out. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, to pull these gauges out so we can see what's possibly going on the other side. You can bend these black tabs to push the yellow piece out. This will take a few tries. And I think you have to do the white ones also at the same time. I think there's a whole cluster that has to come out. Push it again. Sorry about the poor cinematography, but this is just YouTube. This ain't Hollywood. And number 3, it's raining outside. I'm in close quarters, so learn it, love it, live it. Oh, I broke that one. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, there's my lens. Save on that. There's the actual panel itself. Sure, I should be able to separate these two. Yeah. Oh. There's tabs on the side here as well. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Oh. Let's see, there's that. There's that one. There we go. If you gotta reuse yours, just be patient. You might get it out without busting anything, unlike myself. Alright. There is... But that still doesn't get me anything, though. Unless I gotta take out the individual gauges. Oh my goodness. Well, this will be exciting. Alright. The problem I'm most having is a speedometer gauge. That is the most vital one, so just for funsies, we'll take that off. Let's see here what's going on. Now, if you take these needles off, make sure you have them orientated correctly. This one's sitting just below the 0. So in theory, Should be able to pull it off. Yep. Nothing fancy going on there. The face should come off. Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we got a ribbon cable here. Huh, let's pull all the gauges off then. Really would like to see the underside of this electronic board. After months of people behind the scenes yelling at me, I'm finally getting away from using Sony Vegas as my editor and going with DaVinci. It's taking a bit of learning, but this will give me a good chance to learn on. I'll edit it all on here. You guys probably won't see any difference whatsoever flipping ever. But if it helps me pumps up videos out a little bit faster, then hey ho, that's off to work we go. I just made a rhyme. I'm on the train, on time, all the time, every time. Oh, I had it there for a second. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to set all my gauges to 0. It's nice because there's actually a physical stop. Alright, that goes there. That goes there. Might save on the stepper motors. They might still be good. We'll see. Okay. Oh, this thing's already falling apart. Okay, there's that gauge face. That's just a hunk of plastic. Righto. Fuel gauge and the temperature gauge. Alright, can we see anything fun? Ooh, we do have fun stuff. Nothing I can fix, but the only physical connection I can see that might go awry would maybe be in here with this ribbon cable, but our message center worked, so that's not it. But over here, these two were going bad, and there's no wires going whatsoever. It's all solid state. It's all hardwired into the circuit board. Really don't see anything burnt or anything too abnormal, unfortunately. So somewhere in here, you have to be scientifically knowledgeable on circuit boards if you want to go in that deep to figure out if this is an LED driver problem or a loose ground possibly on here. Well, I'm not going to get into that. Not when I got a better solution, which we'll show you guys momentarily, but the electrical connector here comes in right through here. And those solder joints look okay, I guess. They don't look burned or frayed or anything. Looking at the wiring harness on the car side, wire loom side, I don't see nothing's pulled out of place. Yeah, I think this circuit board, unfortunately, is giving up the ghost rather fast. Right. Who doesn't love spare parts? Rude. I acquired some spare Volvo S80 parts. And wouldn't you know it, I stashed a spare gauge set up here. Yes, check that out. Right. Whew. She a little dusty. I think it's work. Let's dust it off right quick and plug it in. See what happens. There we go. Ooh, steady, steady. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Don't need you falling on the floor. And let's take this to the bench. To the bench! Okay. I know this car was definitely a higher mileage one because I owned it. Yeah. Ended up scrapping it due to transmission issues. But the car lives on in our car. Okay. Now that's good enough for diagnostic purposes. Right. Go ahead and get this plugged into the car and see what either shakes down or doesn't shake down. Okay. We're not going to button it in. We're simply going to plug it in and see what happens here. Plugged in all the way? Ah, okay. Now, let's just see what bloomin' blazes happens here. Can kind of nervous. Huh. Oops. That is very interesting. Now this is very interesting. So far it seems to work, but I never had that message before. That's not the mileage on my car. My car mileage was 190,000. This is off my old car, which I know had 220. So there is some memory that stays in here. Oh, that's just fantastic. All right, let's start the car up and see what happens. Okay. Well, it's acting normal now. Why are you still dinging? I got a door open. Oh, I got a door open. Hang on. Knock it off. Hush. Thank you. Okay, so my instrument lights work. Yep. That's dim. That's bright. Okay. The fuel gauge is correct. The car does have a check engine light. With that humdinger. I was a very naughty boy and put a piece of electrical tape over the light so I wouldn't see the check engine light anymore. It has to do with a vacuum canister, vapor leaking from the fuel tank emission shenanigans. That I really didn't want to fix, so we just put a piece of tape over it. But the service airbag was from the original car, because I knew that one was deployed. Yes, that's fine. Average 32 miles an hour. Yeah, okay, yeah, those numbers are about right. So, okay, that works. I don't know if we can get away with 1 or 2 miles per hour, maybe. Back up the drive, maybe. Verify this works. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Don't scare the people on the street. Okay, let's see what happens. Yep. Yep, it barely rose, but it works. And of course, the biggest problem was our gear selector. There's reverse, drive, and then first gear, second gear, and now, oh, it allows you to start in third gear. Whew, there we go, all right. Well, that's good to know. All right, so what have we learned? 1, always have a parts rig if possible. And 2, there's something wrong with this cluster. It's a bit of a cluster. I don't know what it is. It must be the logic inside of it. I don't know. So if your Volvo of this vintage 2006 gives you a bit of a problem, it might be the actual head cluster unit logic gotten messed up somewhere. So in parting, I'm going to get off the internet now before I break it. Number 1, Volvo did not invent electricity. Number 2, behave yourselves. Number 3, I'll see you guys later.